Like in the beauty industry, what's happening, what's popping? Give me tea. Yeah, I'm about to give you tea.
Tell you about my worst client. Okay, so the look for today is literally like a light ass beat. Like, I'm just gonna do my eyebrows, some concealer and shit, and cover this stupid pimple I just got. But yeah, she booked the hybrid set. So I'm just thinking, okay, maybe she's like new to lashes, whatever. Anyways, she booked the hybrid set. She gets here, whatever. She seemed like a nice girl. So she obviously lies down, we're doing her lashes, everything's going good. So I finished her lashes, and she's like, oh, I love them, this is that. Like, she had a lot of lashes, right? So I came out pretty full. I was kind of scared. I thought she was gonna say it's too full. But she liked them, like, she really loved them. And it's like, okay, that's good. So she leaves now. I got a text about, I think a week later, like 5 days, I think, 5 days, almost a week later. And I got a text. The text was like, oh, hey girl, I DM'd you, but I wanted to book a mini fill. So I'm just like, oh, there's times available on my website, but I didn't say anything. I was just wondering what she's talking about. So I went to the DM and I seen that she wanted to book a mini fill, but I deadass did not see it because it was in request, so I didn't even see it. And then I texted her back. I'm like, oh, hey girl, yeah, I have some times available on my website, iMessage. And then she's just like, oh fuck, let me just finish my brows, I'll be right back. So then all of a sudden she switches it and she's like, oh, actually, I don't really think it makes sense for me to pay a full set and then pay a mini fill price a week, almost less than a week later. I said, babe, people do it all the time. What is a mini fill? You have to pay $50 to get a mini fill. I don't understand. You got a hybrid. What do you think it was gonna do? Mega volume? No. So I'm just like, honestly, I understand where you're coming from, but I don't do, like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. Like, people do it all the time. And then she switches it again and she's like, oh, honestly, I feel like I need, if it's my fault, I will refund you, type shit. But she was just being bright and I was just like, okay, babe, first you wanted a mini fill, then you wanted, you don't know what you want to do, then you want...
What is a mini fill?
Sorry,
just say you want a refill.
Unfortunately, I don't do refunds, but the most I can do for you, this is your first time coming to me, I'll give you a free mini fill. But after that, like, you have to pay it. She said, honestly, it's not necessary anymore. So I then proceeded to ask her, like, could you send me a picture of, like, how it looks? And she's just like, she sent me a picture. Why is there, like, nothing? Absolutely nothing. How are you even planning to get a mini fill if there's 0 lashes? Like, I don't understand. And I'm even seeing spikes. I said, when did I do spike? Like, when did I add spikes in the eye? So I'm just like, this is not making sense. I'm just like, oh, like, I'm really sorry, but I don't know. Like, the most I could do is give you a mini fill. She's like, no, she was very hesitant on doing the mini fill again. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, this girl has to be capping at this point. I'm just like, oh, like, are you sure? Like, you didn't, like, do anything? Like, you didn't pick it out or anything? Because this is not making sense. Like, I even asked my client that I had the same day. And she said, no, like, everything is good. Like, literally, her lashes are still full. So I wasn't really understanding what was going on there. But I just said, oh, I was just saying sorry. And I was just saying I could fill it for you. And she would not let me fill it. But she kept on saying, oh no, I think I need a partial or full refund because your service is not up to my par.
You want a full refund after you've enjoyed it. I like my lashes. Oh. And my judgment with this particular story hasn't ended, but my judgment with this particular story is if the lashes actually came off in less than a week, there was something wrong, right? But the client's behavior, that's why I keep saying that sometimes it's how you approach people, it's how you communicate with people, it's how you talk to people.
I said, so sorry, madam. Let me even bend down and salute because I didn't know that I wasn't up to your par when you're literally saying, oh my God, I love you. So I was a bit confused. But I just said, honestly, I don't know what else I can do for you. Like, I'm telling you I can fill it. You're saying no. You want a refund. I said I don't do refunds. So I don't know what else you want to do.
I don't do refunds.
Do you know what this little girl said? She said, oh, okay, TikTok will hear about this. I said go and tell Facebook as well. Go and even tell Twitter as well. I'm confused. What did I do to you? Like, what did I, like, I'm confused a bit. I'm a bit confused. You told me, I said sorry. I can fill it for you. What else do you want me to do? I'm confused. Go and tell Instagram as well. So after she sent that, she deleted it right away. She deleted it. She didn't want me to see it, but I seen it. And then I replied and I said, oh, I saw what you said. So if you want to go and tell TikTok, you can go and tell them, because I know, even all my clients know me. If they ever experience anything like wrong or anything, they know I deal with it properly. Like I don't ever like, you know, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not a person to be fighting with anybody's child. So when she said that, I was like, okay, yeah, this girl's a bit weird, because why are you talking about TikTok right now? Like, we went from mini fail booking to refund to TikTok. I'm confused. What did I do to you? Like, you know what I mean? She's saying this to me. I'm just like, well, honestly, God bless you. I hope you find God. And I don't know what else to say. Like, I try my best. I don't know what else to say. She likes the message, right? And when I see that, I'm just like, okay, yeah, this girl, she's bored. So I'm waiting. I'm just letting my clients know. Like, I'm asking everybody if I'm, like, you know, wrong, if I did anything wrong. So I'm like,
okay, you can leave your judgment in the comment section. Do you think she did anything wrong? This story is quite lengthy, so I wouldn't know.
I can't do anything.
If you listen, did she do anything wrong?
Hours pass by.
Did she do anything wrong?
Why she texts me again?
Should she entertain this little girl who's literally going to TikTok? Next video.
It's been 2 years since I've gotten individual lashes done professionally, and I'll never go back.
It's mostly because I had a horrible experience the last time I got it done. I used to go to this amazing lash tech, but she charged $175, and I wasn't trying to spend that every single month. So I found a lash tech on Groupon, and it was $65 with the Groupon discount. Probably should have been my first red flag. When I went in, she did not speak English, which is fine because I live in Florida, but she didn't understand the sizes that I want. Who she glued my eye shut, eyes bloodshot red. She had to pry it open with scissors, y'all. She sat there and was cutting my lashes. Red lashes gone too, probably. She must have had a bad record, because when I left, the boss was talking to her crazy, and she ended up leaving. She must have gotten a lot of complaints. That time was so traumatizing. There was a lash scraping my eye every time I blinked. I cried and cried. That was the last time I ever got individual lashes.
Okay, spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Lash services are expensive for a reason. Okay, there are affordable lash techs out there that are very good, but just know your people, because if the person is prying your eyes open with scissors, my dear, you know you've gone too far. I feel like sometimes before the services start, you just know where it's going. Immediately it starts, you just feel like there's something wrong, because for someone who has had a lash tech before, you should be able to tell when it's not going as usual. I'm glad you found cluster lashes, period. Next video.
New client, and she came in and she lied down on my bed just like normal. I taped her down, and as soon as I taped her down, I noticed something on her lashes. Yeah, we have those clients who have typical blepharitis, like they're just not cleaning their lashes. Hygiene, obviously, but this one was so different. In my head, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna get in there and I'm gonna clean. Just thought it was extensive blepharitis. Like I said, it was different. As I'm getting ready to put the shampoo on her lashes, I see some stuff crawling around in her lash line. I'm like, no freaking way. So I look and I continue to look, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she has lice in her freaking lash line, in her extensions. Then I go and look in her hair, and she has lice in her hair. And I felt so bad at this point. And so as I'm getting ready to talk to her about this in the nicest way possible, a bug crawls out of her shirt and right back into her shirt. It was so bad.
No, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? So, a client comes to your lash salon, you're about cleaning her eyelashes, and you find lice in her lashes. You're about to talk to her about it, you find lice in her hair. You're about to talk to her about it, a bag crawls out of her shirt and enters back into her shirt. What do you do? What do you do? Like, what do you do? Next video.
Leaving appointments like this. The eyes are watering. Y'all, I've been waiting so long to do a story time on this. Let me show y'all what happened to me. This was about like a year or two ago, but I still want to get my story out. Okay, so before I go into detail about what happened, let me give y'all a little backstory. So I got my first ever set of lashes done maybe like in April of 2021. And I originally got them because every time I would do my makeup, my strip lashes just didn't look right to me. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to just go ahead and get them individually done. So I went to this one place that I found on Groupon, and they did my lashes so pretty, but every time she would do them, they would like shed really bad. Like, I don't know why. The girl was new that did them, so I'm guessing that's why, but they started shedding a lot, so I just didn't go back to her, and I was trying to find somebody else. So I go on Instagram and I find this lash tech that's like 10 minutes down the street from me. Cool. So I text her, let her know my concerns about my last lash tech, you know, just telling her that every time I would get them done, they would shed them a lot. So she was like, okay, cool, you can come over here, I can do them for you, I'll get you right, cool, da-da-da-da. I booked and I went. Red flag number one, when I got there, I told her I was there and I waited 15 minutes for her to pull up and do my lashes. So she finally gets there. I literally walked into, it's not even a shop, y'all. It's like this really old, raggedy, like just wore down, I don't even know what you call it, but it just smelled so bad in there, and I should have walked out then. It was really bad. So anyways, before she gets started on my lashes, she tells me here's a fan just in case your eyes start burning. You could just blow them off with a little fan they give you, blah blah blah. So she's doing them, and they're not burning while she's doing them, but as soon as I opened my eyes, y'all, I felt like somebody had pepper sprayed me. That's how bad the freaking burn was. Like, it stung so bad. Mind y'all, if y'all go down her page, all you see is her work, and everybody's eyes just be bloodshot red. But I'm ignorant to it because this is when I had just started getting lashes, so I didn't know that it wasn't normal for your eyes to be like red like that. I'm thinking, okay, it's just what happens when you get your lashes done. But y'all, they got so much worse as like the day went on. Let me show y'all what they wound up looking like. I swear to y'all, I cannot make this up. Oh my god, it got so bad. They were literally so itchy. Like, when I tell y'all itchy to the point where it literally felt like bugs, like some type of ants were crawling on my eyeballs. Like, it was, and they burned so bad. Like, y'all know how when y'all yawn and y'all eyes water? Oh my gosh, I would have to prevent myself from yawning because it burnt so bad when my eyes would water up. So I did wind up texting her and let her know my concerns, which I'm gonna go all over in part 2.
Next video.
My eyes were itching, they were swelling up, and she's like, babe, like, I hate to break it to you, but they use super glue to do your lashes. A few videos that I've made did so well. This lash house reaches out to me and is like, oh, we love what you're doing and we would love for you to create some videos for us. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to, like, you know, and I go in on the day that we set the date, and I wanted it to be good, so I put in so much effort. She began doing my lashes and it started to sting a little, and I was like, oh, my eyes are stinging, is that okay? And this is not my first time doing lashes, right? So I'm like, it doesn't sting, it didn't sting before. To do your lashes. A few videos that I've made, this was normal, I should not be worried, it's fine. And I'm like, okay. After everything, I went back home that night, and my eyes started to burn, they turned red, the lashes started to cluster together, my eyes were itching, they were swelling up. The next day was a Saturday, I went right, and I go to another lash house just to get them removed because I was so done with it. She puts like this first layer of lash dissolver, and she's like, oh, just give it 40 minutes, like it will be fine. My eyes are closed the entire time because if I open it, it will burn, it will sting. And she comes to like get them out, she's like, it's not coming out too. She puts it in again for another 20 minutes, nothing, it still doesn't budge. And she's like, babe, like, I hate to break it to you, but they use super glue to do your lashes. The person that did your lashes used super glue to do your lashes. Why? She couldn't get it out. I came home, I was crying to my mother. I was like, I'm done. But she said, nah, I woof the podgy belly. I'm the one that was looking for a woof, and okay, it's fine. And then they do again. I'm not doing it again.
So the storyline, she's been going to lash houses to get her lashes done, and one lash house called her to get her lashes done with them, and basically they use super glue to get her lashes done. She complained initially to them that, oh, my eyes stink, and they say it's normal. And she's home in the evening, her eyes are swelling. She goes to her lash remover to remove it for her, and her lash tech tells her it's super glue. What do we do to these lash techs who are using super glue? Like, we need to come to a judgment, we need to come to a conclusion on what these lash techs deserve, because I'm still thinking about it. What would come to mind for you to want to use super glue on someone's eye? It's like every time I do my videos and then I see super glue, people are like, they are just attention grabbers. No, we're not trying to grab attention here, we're not trying to get your attention here. People are actually out there doing this, like actually out there using super glue on people's eyes. What do we do? What's your judgment on this story? What's your judgment on this story? What's your judgment on this? Because looking back, it looks so painful. What do we do to these lash techs? Leave your comments below.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a demo. You don't really know you.